Welcome to BikeBeat, the 2026 Suzuki SV650 Katana. You're not just looking at another middleweight naked bike, you're seeing the blending of two of Suzuki's most important names. On one hand, there's the SV650, a machine that for decades has been praised for its lightweight, user-friendly manners, and V-twin character. On the other hand, there's the Katana, a name that goes back to 1981, a motorcycle that was never shy, never generic, and always a statement of design and identity. Suzuki has taken the reliable backbone of the SV650 and wrapped it in Katana style, giving us a motorcycle that's equal parts practical and emotional, functional and artistic. The foundation is familiar. Suzuki has kept the tried and true 645 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled DOHC 90-degree V-twin engine, a motor that has proven itself countless times over the years. It's a unit known for pulling smoothly from idle, climbing the rev range with enthusiasm, and offering the kind of torque curve that's useful everywhere, whether you're filtering through city traffic, cruising a country road, or rolling on the throttle at the exit of a sweeping corner. What makes it special is the balance. A 90-degree V-twin configuration is naturally smooth, which means fewer vibrations, less fatigue, and a mechanical character that feels alive without ever being rough. It's this personality that separates the SV650 Katana from parallel twin rivals that often feel competent but a little sterile. The chassis is the slim, trellis-style steel frame that keeps weight impressively low for the class. At just about 198 kilograms, or roughly 437 pounds wet, this motorcycle is easy to handle at low speed and flickable in corners. That nimble feel has always been a strength of the SV line, and Suzuki wisely kept it intact here. Combine that with neutral, confidence-inspiring ergonomics, and you have a motorcycle that new riders can grow into while experienced riders will still appreciate for its responsiveness. It's a platform that never feels like it's fighting you, always working with you, and in the Katana version, it feels even more special thanks to its styling. And that styling is really the centerpiece here. The Katana has always been about dramatic lines, and the SV650 Katana pays homage to that legacy while still being distinctly modern. Expect a sharp, angular front cowl housing a compact LED headlight, body panels that create an aggressive, sculpted look, and a tank that flows seamlessly into a minimalist tail section. The trellis frame is intentionally left exposed in places, turning the skeleton of the bike into a visual element. It's a design that evokes the original Katana's flyline and uninterrupted flow from nose to tail while interpreting it through a 2026 lens. The result is a bike that turns heads not with size or bulk, but with precision and presence. You could park 10 naked bikes in a row, and the Katana would be the one people walk toward first. Practicality hasn't been forgotten. Suzuki's Easy Start system means the ignition is as simple as a single press of the starter button, no holding, no fuss. Low RPM assist keeps revs steady when pulling away from a stop, smoothing out takeoffs and making stalling far less likely. These are small touches, but they matter in everyday riding, especially in traffic. They show that Suzuki understands not every rider wants to wrestle with a bike in order to enjoy it. The SV650 Katana wants to make your ride enjoyable, not stressful. Braking performance comes from dual Tokico 4-piston calipers up front, biting down on floating stainless discs, with a single disc at the rear. ABS comes standard, giving you confidence in emergency stops and slippery conditions. Suspension is straightforward but effective, telescopic front forks and a link-type rear shock that balance comfort with responsiveness. It's not race-spec kit, but that's not the point. This setup delivers predictable handling in everyday conditions, whether you're on smooth pavement, bumpy city streets, or a twisty back road that's seen better days. Instrumentation keeps the bike modern without going over the top. A full LCD display shows gear position, speed, tachometer, fuel gauge, temperature, and trip data in a crisp, easy-to-read format. Backlighting can be adjusted to suit preference, which is a thoughtful touch. It's the right balance, digital clarity without overwhelming you with options or unnecessary menus. This is a motorcycle, not a laptop on wheels. The ride itself blends friendliness with fun. Around town, the SV650 Katana is narrow, light, and responsive. It slips through traffic with ease and never feels like a burden. On the highway, it cruises comfortably at legal speeds, with enough torque in reserve for quick passes. Out on twisty roads, the real personality shines. The V-twin soundtrack, the steady chassis feedback, the confidence of the brakes, and the lightweight come together to create a machine that feels playful without being intimidating. It's the kind of bike that encourages you to take the scenic route home. Fuel economy remains a strength. Riders of previous SV650 models have reported around 46 miles per gallon, and you can expect similar from the Katana variant. That means real-world range of 180 to 200 miles from a tank, depending on how enthusiastically you twist the throttle. It's not just affordable to buy, it's affordable to own and run. Maintenance is straightforward, with a long history of reliability backing up the engine and chassis. This isn't a motorcycle that will punish you with exotic upkeep. It's designed to be lived with. Now let's talk about value. The 2026 SV650 ABS is listed with an MSRP of $8,149. The Katana styling treatment is expected to add a modest premium, likely putting the SV650 Katana somewhere in the $8,500 to $8,900 range. That's remarkable when you think about what you're getting: the proven SV650 platform, extra visual impact, and the emotional pull of the Katana name. It's priced well below many larger naked bikes while offering a distinctive identity that competitors can't match. This is Suzuki giving you something unique without inflating the price. What makes it stand out in the market isn't just the engine or the handling, though both are excellent. It's the way it combines those strengths with personality. A lot of midweight naked bikes are technically very good, but they lack soul. The SV650 Katana has heritage, it has style, and it has a sound and feel that connect you to the ride. It's not about top-end horsepower or electronics packages with endless menus. It's about enjoying the simple, pure act of riding, while looking down at a machine that makes you feel proud to own it. For new riders, this is a bike that's approachable. The seat height is manageable, the weight is low, the power is friendly. For experienced riders, it's a bike that doesn't get boring. It's lively enough to be fun, nimble enough to be engaging, and stylish enough to feel special. It's the motorcycle equivalent of a well-balanced sword, light, sharp, and effective, but also elegant in its form. And that ties directly back to the Katana name. So imagine the experience. You walk up to the bike, its sharp lines catching light in a way that makes it look like it's moving even when it's parked. You swing a leg over, settle into the comfortable yet sporty riding position, press the starter, and feel the V-twin come alive with that familiar pulse. As you roll out, low RPM assist smooths the first few feet. You get into traffic, slip past cars with ease, then find yourself on a clear stretch. Twist the throttle, hear the twin growl, feel the frame hold steady, and see the road open up ahead. It's not just transportation. It's a machine that puts a grin on your face, mile after mile. The 2026 Suzuki SV650 Katana is more than the sum of its parts. It's a motorcycle that honors history while staying firmly rooted in the present. It gives you proven reliability, everyday usability, and that little bit of extra magic that comes from great design. It's priced to make sense, it's styled to stand out, and it's engineered to deliver joy. In a market crowded with machines that can feel interchangeable, this one is distinct. It's a blade sharpened for the streets, ready to cut through the noise and remind you why you fell in love with motorcycles in the first place.